The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. It's Morant with the drive. It's good.
It breaks down your defense when John Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
And it's Brooks. That time on the assist from Valanciunas.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Osman. Off target from outside. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. It's deflected. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And credit the big fella, Kevin Love, getting up and down.
Here's Morant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
The shot's good.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
To the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Both good from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Brooks outside. He dishes it to Valanciunas. In the corner, Winslow with it. Back to Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson. That shot no good. Good D from Love. Bobbed up there for Love. Stolen by Jackson. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Good straight line speed makes Winslow a dangerous finisher on the break.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded, and the Grizzlies leading by 6. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. To the paint. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Gutterich. Plays it up off the glass.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. To the middle. He gets it in there.
Not the first guy who comes to mind in the catch-and-shoot game. Thompson drills that one.
1:12 left in the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Good D by Thompson.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he can't get the first one. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Valanciunas. And he sinks the second. Memphis leading by 5. Jones up top. Makes it off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson, high post. On the wing, Porter. Out to Nance. From deep. Here's Thompson. That one wide left.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Clark against Nance. Kicks it out to Jones. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Sexton the pass to Nance. That one good for 2.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Clark. And another shot. There's the triple. No good there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Tyus Jones. Brooks is out there with Anderson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. Clark. And Clark is right there. Clark's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. Here's Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Now here's Jones. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Jones kicks to Brooks. 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yep, that one goes in there. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jones for 3, buries it from 3-point range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Sexton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Pass to Anderson. Inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Melton. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Passes it to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Morant.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Garland. Valanciunas grabs the board.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Clark inside. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so Clark nails both of them. For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Love dishes to Drummond. Back to Love. Over Valanciunas. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. It's good. 8 points for John Morant.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now, here's Garland.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Brooks with no one around. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Osman, the pass to Love. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant outside. It's Jones on the wing. Morant looking around. Garland with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Love outside. The 3 ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Love's got 5 points so far.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the 3 ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Sexton.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Morant against Sexton. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. From deep 3-point range. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis in command with a 16-point.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Memphis did not hesitate to set the pace. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together. And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. The offensive rebound goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Jackson's got his second basket.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
The 3 from Morant. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Left side Jackson. The pass to Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. 13 feet away. And no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Here's Garland following the score by Memphis. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Osman missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant, the bounce pass. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. Gutteridge is checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Morant outside. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Nance. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Morant. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Winslow, the pass to Melton. Back to Winslow. Jackson against Nance. Low block shot. Nance gets the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside Jackson. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Nance with some nice D. Garland kicks to Porter, and Garland has it in the corner. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Garland. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Melton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Melton. Windler. And the rejection by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Outside, Jones. Right side, Jackson. Kicks it out to Allen. On the wing, Winslow. It's good. And so it's Memphis. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, Anderson and Jackson inside. Jones is out there with Allen, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Sexton against Jones. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anderson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 12. It's Drummond, high post, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Clark in for Anderson.
Brooks' mental game, great anticipation on that steal.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That one misses. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Allen passes to Valanciunas. And he converts the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Windler, defended by Jones. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Right side, Jones. Tries again. It's Allen on the wing. Here's the 3. Kept alive.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
It's Drummond, high post. Here's Sexton. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen kicks to Jones. Yep, that one goes. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Here's Windler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Jones. From the stripe. The putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Drummond missing. Memphis leading by 17. To the paint, here's Valanciunas.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Drummond in the post. Valanciunas is there. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Valanciunas.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Fires for 3. Windler with the rebound. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Here's Drummond. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
As graceful a 280-pounder as you're going to find. Drummond with the savage throwdown.
Allen surveying the D. And it's sent back by Drummond. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. The skyline of Orlando seen here during and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Fultz finds Fournier. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Fultz, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. The pass to Valanciunas. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Shoots over Vucevic. They get it back. Valanciunas. Count the basket.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Now, here's Isaac. First quarter, just over a minute played. Fultz looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Fultz. Over Morant. Rebounded by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Stolen by Jackson. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Morant. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. And so Jackson nails both of them. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now Augustine outside Fournier. And here's Augustine. Isaac outside. Back to Augustine. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For the Magic. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. The Magic trail by 9. Now here is Augustine. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
Jones drives in, and there's Jackson on the assist by Jones. And 11 points for Jaren Jackson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Passes to Ross. Kicks it out to Gordon. Augustine passes to Ross. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Here is Ross. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Ross passes to Ennis. In the corner, Bamba with it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Anderson outside. Here's Clark. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Ross. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Back to Anderson. Kicks it out to Jones. Augustine with the steal. Ross passes to Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, obviously, this is where Mo Bamba is so dangerous. You make a mistake on the defensive end, he's going to take free throws.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Melton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Bamba, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. Second shot opportunity. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Melton feeling it out a bit. Anderson wide open. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 12. Bamba dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. Pass to Ennis. He kicks it to Ross. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Ennis, top of the key. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Jones drives in, banked in off the glass. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ross with it. Down low. Vucevic. Count it. Good. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
And it's Clark in the corner. And Clark slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here is Ross. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jones in the post. Carter Williams covering. Jones, no luck. The Magic trail by 10. Up top, Bamba. Now, Vucevic. Ross for three. They get it again. Bamba passes to Vucevic. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Fires the three. Vucevic dishes to Bamba. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis, and it's Fulton for Terrence Ross. Gordon's checked in for Carter Williams. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Vucevic.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
Morant surveying the D. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Winslow's shot is off. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 8-point game. And here's Fultz. 6 points for him. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And that one misses.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Denied by Morant. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's Fournier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Brooks the pass to Valanciunas. With 1 on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish through contact. Jonas Valanciunas takes the bump, doesn't worry about it.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, Jaren Jackson Jr. just been playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. He was on the fringes in their last. And that'll about do it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
They get it back. A second chance effort. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Over Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Outside Fournier. Back to Carter-Williams. Shot clock at 6. Isaac passes to Carter-Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Terrence Ross is checked in for Gordon. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Winslow. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Jones against Carter-Williams.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Ross.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Anderson against Isaac. Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. They double him with Vucevic. Clark inside. He's guarded by Ross. Valanciunas, good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Carter-Williams, the pass to Isaac. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Clark. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Carter-Williams, and Carter-Williams slams it in.
Carter-Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Anderson kicks to Jones. Back to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. Kicks it out to Jones. Basket good. The Magic trail by 12. Isaac left side. Here's Melton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Ross. Drops in the layup for 2. Ross has got 8.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. Jones against Carter-Williams. Jones drives in. Count that one. He's got 8.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14. Ross on the wing. Back to Fournier. Isaac outside. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Carter-Williams. Here's Vucevic. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Here's Carter Williams, and he gets the bucket. Carter Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Jones, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 14. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Jones has gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with DJ Augustin, and it's Fournier in at the small forward. Morant against Augustin. Augustin with the steal. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Winslow dishes to Morant. Valanciunas. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Augustin. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Here's Brooks. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. The Magic trail by 12. Augustin passes to Vucevic. Feeds to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. Good on the bucket.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Out to Brooks. Morant passes to Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. And here comes Augustin late in the fast break. Here's Fultz. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustin. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Fultz against Brooks.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Fournier.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Morant against Augustin. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Augustin. Gordon kicks to Fournier. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Now here's Gordon. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Fultz kicks to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And stolen by Gordon. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant outside. In the corner, Winslow with it. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fultz. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
Morant kicks to Jackson. It's rebounded by Fultz. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Morant with it. Brooks outside.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Gordon up on top. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he? Wow, stepping up in critical moments. Jonas Valanciunas late in the ball game, not shying away from the pressure.
Fultz against Morant. At the elbow, Vucevic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fultz. Rebounded by Jackson. Morant outside. No dice from the high post. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that.
The New Orleans riverfront gleaming bright. And nothing.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Pass to Favors. Out to Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. Winslow's running. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Favors with a wide open look. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Brooks. A shake. He can't get that one to fall. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now is still trying to find its way.
Here's Williamson. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. And the pass to Ball. To the middle. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Williamson trying to free himself up. And here's the fast break. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Morant will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Redick passes to Hayes. Here's Melly. To the right side. And Redick, here we go. Here's Hayes. That shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. 1:56 left in the first. Pass to Gutterich. Here's Clark. Hayes with the steal. And the wide open shot from Redick. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, just not sure that that's on the scouting report. Backing off J.J. Redick.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Morant with it. To the wing right side. Here's Clark. Second chance shot. Valanciunas passes to Clark. Taken away by Hayes. Jackson finds Hayes. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Morant. Count it. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Anderson. The offensive rebound. Hayes the pass to Hart. Here's Melly. Shot clock at 6. Hayes trying to break free.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. No good from Clark. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Clark outside.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Melly. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. It's the Grizzlies. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. Stolen by Anderson. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Melton. Jackson drives in. Here's Hart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. On the basket by Jones.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Drops it in from 11 feet. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Hayes dishes to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. 6 to shoot. Now here's Jones. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Hey, guys, that's about as good.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Landon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Launches it. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ingram passes to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
To the paint. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williamson. Feeds it to Okafor. Outside, Ball. Back to Okafor. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant against Holiday. Valanciunas. Great D that time from Favors.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
And there's the pass to Ball. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one is good. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
I think this is what the coaches are clamoring for from Lonzo Ball. Don't settle for too many jump shots. And if you attack, go in there to make a play.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New Orleans making some changes here. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Redick passes to Favors. Back to Redick. To the inside. Favors can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Morant kicks to Clark. Offline with his 3. And that'll do it for the first half. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And by just a fraction, they got the better of the action in the second quarter. Kenny, what we... And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
So he gets them both. Now Ball. Williamson outside. And he banks in the layup.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. Inside. Jackson passes to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Ball dishes to Favors. Outside, Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
This is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Morant against Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. And now the Pelicans on the break. Holiday with the ball, and that one's good. Williamson.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, taken away by Holiday. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting to them.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim. Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Here's Melton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So for the Pelicans, Nelly is checked in for Okafor, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Frank Jackson. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading by 3. Over to the left wing. Here's Gutterich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Melly. Here's Hayes. The rebound by Anderson. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lobbed up there for Clark. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. It's Redick on the wing. Back to Ball. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Melton. Misses off the left iron. Pelicans trail by 5. And Redick kicks to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. Misses from close range. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Clark outside to the paint. Here's Gutterich. Back to Clark. Passes it to Melton. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
40 seconds left in the third. Here's Ball, and Ball
Miles slams it in.
Great read, great vision, great awareness from Lonzo Ball.
Melton passes to Clark. The jump hook. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. The kick out to Anderson. The three. Clark trying to get open. Goes up again. Count that bucket.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Ingram outside. And here's Hop. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the...
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Brandon Clark is out there with Winslow, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Redick passes to Ingram. He feeds it to Favors. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Morant with it. To the wing on the left. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. A 3 off the inbound. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Oh, offensive interference. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Williamson. Now the feed to Favors. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Kicks it to Valanciunas for 3. But they'll get another chance. Jackson passes to Brooks. Jackson down low. Working on Williamson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 9 points.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Jackson, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Redick with the 3. That one no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant, the bounce pass. Brooks from outside. Connects from 3-point range. Brooks has got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Brooks with no one around. Memphis the rebound. Now here's Winslow. Over Ingram. Kept alive. Out to Brooks. Clock at 6. Pass to Valanciunas. over Williamson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. Pelicans trail by 11. Holiday finds Favors. Back to Holiday. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Morant outside. No good with the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Valanciunas, and he can't stop the run as he misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Ball. Williamson trying to free himself up. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut to just 5 points in the basket from Ball. And for Memphis, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Morant outside. He kicks to Winslow. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here are the Pelicans. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. On the wing, Holiday. Ball dishes to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Feeds it to Williamson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Ball against Brooks. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. For 3, Ingram. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's in!
Wow, you want to lead a franchise? This is how you do it. Zion coming through.
Morant outside. Brooks for 3. Nails the tray. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over, and here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Jackson, and stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Drummond in the post. Valanciunas is there, and that one's good. Drummond.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Here's Morant. Another shot, and there's the feed to Jackson. Knocked away.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And that one's good. Osman.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Brooks against Sexton. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. To the middle. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Valanciunas grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
And it's Drummond missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low, Jackson. Count that one. And that ties it up.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Now Valanciunas following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. Outside, Jones. Wound up there for Clark. That one, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Jones. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
First team foul.
Clark, the pass to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. That one rolling around and rims out. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And what really separates Morant, the intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
And Porter, here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They get the rebound. Valanciunas dishes to Clark. It's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Garland. Three-pointer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Porter, no luck.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys.
Never found my place in the crowd, so I stay from the crowd.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Memphis leading. Now Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Lets it fly from 18. Thompson with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Porter, no luck. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Brooks, the pass to Jones. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jones has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. The pass to Nance. Porter in the corner. Rebounded by Jackson.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something that's rarely a good idea.
Now here's Jackson. Clark with a wide open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this. And that one misses.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal 3-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Now here's Jackson to the paint. And he makes good on the layup. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Drummond. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. Outside Jackson. Passes to Melton. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 8 to the inside. Sexton laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. No good off the front iron. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
Winslow finds Anderson. Here's Gutteridge, defended by Sexton. Here's Melton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Inside. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well.
And it's Osman missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in for D'Anthony Melton. Then for the Cavaliers, Porter's checked in for Sexton. And it's Garland in for Thompson. Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Pass to Gutteridge. Launches a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And they pick up 2. Osman's got his second basket of the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Valanciunas, good.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter this focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Brooks checked in for Memphis. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Love, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And the pass to Brooks. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant outside. No good from outside. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Kevin Love.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Morant with it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
No good from Valanciunas. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Osman, and it's denied. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Winslow's running, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
To the middle, here's Drummond, and he lays it straight in. Drummond's got 7.
Oh, this is why they get Drummond the ball there, because he's skilled at finishing.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Drills it from outside. 14 points for him.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Outside, Sexton. Drummond with it. He's picked up by Morant. And that one's good. Drummond. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That was fine.
Drummond passes to Love. Over to the wing. The open look here for Sexton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant outside. Plenty of space. Morant with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jackson misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Passes it to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Osman. Now Garland. Dishes to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Jones. Knocks down the step-back J. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yes, yeah. But you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you're riding. When he's not, sub. That's it. They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Here's Osman. Pass to Drummond. Inside, Sexton. A shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Brooks.
And they continue to control the glass.
Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Melton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. And Thompson kicks to Sexton, looking to end the run. And Sexton slams it in.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
And here's Jones. Stolen by Garland. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Morant. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Hands and Love are the bigs. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Down low, here's Love. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Remarkable poise from Love. Good at keeping his eyes on the rim, even while under duress.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And they double up Morant. Out to the right wing. Anderson wide open. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Porter. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And then Clark slams it in.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Now here's Morant. Shoots over Garland. And it's Morant missing.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Anderson with the block. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis leading by 13. The pass to Gutterich. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Passes it to Gutterich. They get it back. Out to Morant. Here's Gutterich. Now Winslow over Love. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. Left side, Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance down low. Guarded by Morant. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Morant passes to Anderson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Winslow wide open. He fires, but they get it back. The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Porter, here we go. He gets that one.
Assist from Larry Nance Jr.
Morant looking around. Fires from deep. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. There's Winslow, and he uses the glass on the layup. Winslow's got 4 points this quarter. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. From 18 feet away, Love. And Love with his second chance points.
Terrific effort by Love. I mean, he's been showing us this since high school. I mean, the combination of rebounding and scoring ability.
Morant outside. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas finds Morant. Good on the shot. Morant's got 20 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive.
it can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sexton against Morant. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. Down by 15. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks with it. He dishes it to Morant. Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Gordon. Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
And Brooks, here we go.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic, and he comes up with the deuce. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. No good from Valanciunas.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. Fultz looking around. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. There's Winslow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jonathan Isaac. It's his first trip to the line, and the first one drops.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Fournier passes to Vucevic, and the rejection by Valanciunas. All alone.
Oh, great goodness! That was special.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now here's Fultz. That one goes in. Vucevic has got 8. Vucevic has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the dunk by Winslow.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
And it's Gordon missing. Memphis leading by 5. Brooks with no one around. No good with the triple. Orlando, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Fournier. Now here's Winslow. He's got 5. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Fournier. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And so here's Orlando. Vucevic finds Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading. Here is Brooks. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Winslow against Fultz.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
The Magic shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Bamba passes to Fultz. Anderson with the block. They retain possession. A second chance effort, and it's Fultz getting it to go.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. He gets it in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Ennis. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. 2 points. That one goes.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter Williams comes in for Vucevic, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Gutteridge, and Jones has it in the corner. Melton passes to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis, and that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Augustine. Melton passes to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Augustine. Anderson with the block. Clark against Bamba. And Clark slams it in.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Augustine passes to Bamba. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here is Augustine. Here's Bamba. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Here's Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good on the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
So both teams making some changes here. the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant right side. And it's in there.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Carter Williams against Brooks. The Grizzlies have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Carter Williams. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Now here's Morant for 3. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Morant with it. Bamba picks him up. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Winslow. Here's Brooks. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Carter Williams. Now here's Fournier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice D from Valanciunas.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Now here's Fultz. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And so here's Orlando. Gordon finds Fultz. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Isaac passes to Gordon. 2 on the clock. And that one drops for him. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And so
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They controlled the second quarter for the most part. That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Isaac outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas inside. He's against Gordon. Winslow. Out to Morant. Goes back up. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The shot's good. Isaac's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Here's Jackson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Anderson with the block. They recover it. Tries again. Here's Vucevic. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. And the dunk by Bamba.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Augustine against Jones. Pass to Gutteridge. Lays it up off the glass. Gutteridge has got his 2nd basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
1:27 left to play here in the 3rd, and that one drops. Augustine's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
Jones looking for an opening. Feeds to Anderson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Evan Fournier. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Tyus Jones. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. Here are the Magic now, trailing by 10. 41 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. Fultz, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Gordon. Ross kicks to Fournier. Now Fultz. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies lead by 11. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Dylan Brooks. Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Morant, and it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. To the inside, and there it is for him. The Magic trail by 13. Fultz with the ball. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Pass to Fultz. They get a hand on it. The pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 3, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Morant right side. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for Markelle Fultz.
You got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Here's Valanciunas. Clark outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
The 3. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Tries yet again. No good from Valanciunas. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Out to the right wing. Here's Valanciunas. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for DeAnthony Melton. And the second free throw, good. Memphis leading by 8. To the paint, there's Winslow. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant against Isaac from 18 feet away. Here's Valanciunas, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so he makes both from the line. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morant with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The Magic trail by 8. Ross passes to Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. Nice D from Valanciunas. And for Memphis, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. It's Jackson with the drive. Lets it fly. Jackson. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
And here's Brooks from outside.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Vucevic.
And Vucevic is really good about playing nerveless basketball. In other words, he's not going to let anything bother him. He's under control, he's calm, he's composed, and he's confident. And that lets him deliver when it matters most.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, with his athleticism, you'd like to see Ross attacking the defense like that.
2 shots. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant dishes to Winslow. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
No fear from folks there. And that's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moments.
Winslow's shot is off. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Orlando gets it back. Gordon kicks to Fultz. And here is Ross. Takes the 3. Missed. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin,
Up next, it's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday payday.
Kevin, thank you. Last season.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Favors, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Ball with the rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
New Orleans moving it around. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Morant looking around. And it's Brooks in the corner. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And the dunk by Williamson.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Morant against Ball. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Williamson outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Brooks. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Ball finds Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Out to Favors. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Holiday with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And that one's good by Favors.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Winslow. Here's Morant. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ingram finds Ball. Williamson with it. Left side Favors. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. It's Morant with the drive.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Ball against Brooks. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Favors. Outside, Ball. Williamson looking it over. There's the pass to Ingram. Shoots over Winslow. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And they take the lead.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Morant, right side. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New Orleans on top. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in a shooting guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hit the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Now here's Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for New Orleans.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Stolen by Jackson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Jones against Jackson. Passes it to Gutteridge. Here's Clark. Back to Jones. No good. Shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Melly. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Clark. He trains the quick shot. Clark's got his first points of the game.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jackson passes to Melly. Poked away. It's stolen by Jones. Lobbed up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Reddick. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. The rebound by Anderson. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jones from outside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Here's Melly. And Jones pulls it down.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Anderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
A versatile swingman, Kyle Anderson's nickname is slow-mo for his methodical style of play.
So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Anderson.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Ingram. Doesn't go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. To the left side wing. Morant Dishes to Jackson. The kick out to Anderson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. That one falls.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
1:33 left in the first half of the game. Holiday against Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Okafor, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Ingram against Jackson. Pass to Okafor. Back to Ingram. 4 on the clock. Okafor kicks to Ingram. No good. That would have tied it. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Brooks. Redick with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. They grab their own miss. Out to Ingram. 3-pointer. Okafor trying to get open. They get it back. They shoot again. And a lot of contact on that one. So he'll... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Pass to Winslow. He dishes it to Morant. Back to Winslow. To the inside. Jackson. Winslow finds Jackson. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Morant against Holiday. For the lead.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
Williamson, the pass to Ball. The kick out to Holiday. Ingram attacking.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Jackson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Ingram. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Gutteridge. Clark shakes him.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
Jackson dishes to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jones the pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Favors kicks to Ingram. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got 8 points. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Derek Favors.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Justice Winslow. And then for New Orleans, Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Now here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Throws it up high. Leaps for it. Ball with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Here's Gutteridge. The Pelicans make their last shot. And the pass to Melton. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Melly is checked in for Favors. And Hart subbed in for Frank Jackson. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Morant.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
On defense, New Orleans. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Valanciunas finds Morant. Good work there as it goes. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And a miss there on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Morant outside. Passes it to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Melly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Morant outside. Misses. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Memphis out in front, up by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Winslow is out there with Clark, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now here's Morant. It's deflected. 3-on-3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday against Morant. Here's Favors. And the shot is long. Shoot from the right block. It's deflected. And then Favors with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, when a bigger guy like Favors runs down the court like that, it helps open up the offense.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Morant dishes to Jackson. That's tipped. Morant with the steal. Jackson passes to Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Williamson is checked in for Nicolo Melli. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Good decision maker out of the pick and roll. Holiday calls his own number, rewards his team.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Clark outside. On the wing, Brooks over Favors. They get the rebound. Valanciunas. Outside for Jackson. Clark outside. gets the rebound. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
High post favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Right wing. The drive by. Oh!
No, he didn't. Easy to be excited about Zion Williamson. His future is bright.
Here's Morant. Good D by Williamson. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Holiday, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. From deep, Brooks. Pelicans pull it in.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Winslow's checked in for Brandon Clark. Now here's Favors. Holiday with the three. And again, New Orleans has no up. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Brooks with no one around. But they'll get another chance. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Back to ball. Out to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Williamson with it. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Ball. He's off on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Morant outside. Down low. Jackson passes to Morant. Keeps it alive. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Challenging the defense at the rim. Something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Here's Ball. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Derek Favors.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So the Pelicans win the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson into the small forward. That's good from Jackson. The Pelicans trail. Ball feeling it out a bit. And he banks in the layup.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Now Morant. Second chance shot. Brooks finds Anderson. Clock at 6. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Jackson, covered by Williamson. And the basket by Jackson.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Redick with the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Jackson passes to Anderson.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead, hopefully for them. That miss won't cost them.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. And here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Ingram kicks to Redick. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
J.J. Redick, he wants the ball in these big moments.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Morant passes to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Ingram. Yes!
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Morant against Ball. Count that one.
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Redick surveying the D. And it's Ball penetrating. Yes!
Whenever Favors' team needs him to step up in a big juncture of the game, he's ready.
Memphis with the ball. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. To the middle, Valanciunas.
He's shown he can get it done in the big moments. JV delivering in the clutch.
Favors against Valanciunas. Williamson left side.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare.